In this part, we learn how to easily get backlinks to your website by commenting on other people's blogs. Whenever you read an article on someone's blog, scroll down to the bottom and look for a comment section. If their blog allows for comments and allows you to enter your website, then you have found a good blog to comment on. One of my favorite blogs to comment on is Copyblogger. So let's look at an example here. So I'm going to go to copyblogger.com, and it's just your typical blog, and it's all about blogging and marketing, and they've got some really good information on this blog. And so I'm looking here at the first blog post, 7 steps to an email opt-in page that works, okay? And I see that there are 42 comments. So let's click on those comments, and you can see that people are making comments based on that article there. So let's scroll down to the bottom of these comments. And this is what I was talking about. This is where you can put your name, email, your website, and then down here is where you make a comment. So let's make a comment on this article here. Let's see. So we need to talk about something that has to do with email opt-in. So what you want to do is either skim through the article or read it if it sounds interesting, and then you know, kind of get an idea of what they're talking about, and then make a halfway intelligent comment. Now the comment does not have to be perfect. Don't spend too much time on it. Just say something simple, or if you really do have something to contribute, then you can write out as much as you want. But at this point, we're just trying to get a link. So the first thing you want to do is type in your name. So I'm going to put Joe, and I'm trying to rank my carpet cleaning website. So the link I want to do is going to be my keyword, and I'm going to say so I'm trying to rank a carpet cleaning website in Kansas City for this specific keyword, carpet cleaning Kansas City. So I'm going to put that in the name section. You don't have to put the word from, you don't have to, you can use the @ symbol, you can do whatever you want, as long as the keyword appears in the name in some form or another. Down here, you go ahead and put an email address. I use a secondary email, not my primary email, because sometimes a blog will spam you, depending on the blog. This particular blog will not, but sometimes they will. The website I want to use is going to be carpetcleaningkansascity.org. So I go over here, and I copy the website, and the reason I copy it is because I want to make sure I don't have any misspellings, and I want to make sure the http:// are all in there. And then down here is where I want to make my comment. So I'm going to say, so what I want to do is what I'm going to do in this specific case is I'm going to agree with this guy, Mark. And so I'm going to say, just kind of agreeing with what he says and contributing to the conversation. I'm not spamming. I'm not writing any spam comments. I'm actually contributing. And so what I do is I go down here and I click Post Comment. Okay, so it says your comment is awaiting moderation. That means that the owner of the blog has to read it and make sure it's not spam. As long as it says something intelligent, you should get approved. If not, you come back and make another comment. It's not a big deal. Or you go to a different blog and make a comment. Now, another blog that I like to comment on is potpiegirl.com. And she just gives some marketing advice. And so let's look at her first blog post here. Content, 35 comments. Let's look at these comments. And so there's the blog post there. And so here's an example of somebody that's going for a keyword weekly menu planner. They didn't even put their name in front of it. They just used weekly menu planner because that's the keyword they're going for. This person is going for the keyword hospice care, so they just put the word hospice care in there. Didn't even put their name. I like to put my name because it makes it a little more legitimate, I think, for the blog owner. Garage doors, Columbia. There's another perfect example. Somebody going for that keyword. And some of these other people are just putting their names, which is fine too. The link will be more powerful if you do have your keyword in there. That's the anchor text that we were talking about previously. So we'll scroll down to the bottom here. And right here, it'll allow you to leave another comment. So we'll do the exact same thing we did on the last blog. And then we will click Submit Comment, wait for her to approve it, and then we have a link to our website with the anchor text, with the keyword. And that's exactly what we want to do. Now, how do we find blogs to comment on? Well, one thing I like to do is, as I'm getting onto these blogs that I like, other people that are commenting have links back to their websites. And many of these websites are blogs, or they have blogs on them, and you can comment on them as well. So let's look at this guy, Alan Peterson, who made a comment just like we did on this blog. We'll click on his name. Okay, and it takes us to his blog. Okay, his first blog article is to-do list. Nothing beats pen and paper. So let's click on that. Okay, so he just has a blog post here. Scroll down to the bottom. Somebody has made a comment here, and we can leave our own comment here again. Name, email, website, and comment spot. And this guy, it says comment love down here. That means he encourages you to use keywords. So this would be a great one to make a comment on. Now I want to make a note here. Let's say that I am wanting to rank one of the pages on my website that wasn't my home page. So for example, carpet cleaning Kansas City here. Maybe I wanted to rank for upholstery cleaning Kansas City. Well, I would go to my website and make sure that I copy the website address with the /upholstery cleaning, or whatever the page is that you're trying to rank. So I will copy that, and I'll come down here and I will paste that into the website field as opposed to just the home page. So if you're ranking for a keyword that is on a different page of your website, make sure you put that page into the website field and not your home page. The home page will have its own keywords that you're trying to rank for, and you can target those. So in this specific example, I'd say Joe from upholstery cleaning Kansas City, as opposed to carpet cleaning Kansas City. Put my email in here. I'm just contributing to this article, and I'm just saying something that has to do with the article. Article has to do with to-do lists and pen and paper, so say I always use pen and paper. If you can't seem to work with my iPhone for a to-do list. Something simple, something related. Click post comment. And then you just wait and see when it shows up. And that's it. And you just keep going and going. You do 2 or 3 of these a day, and your links will start building over time. And before long, you will have a couple hundred links, and your website will start ranking. Now, this is only one way to build links. Let's move on to the next video to see some other methods.